Hello again, agents. Today we will analyze one of the few occasions when the Foundation makes the right decision and opts to destroy an anomaly, although perhaps their motives for doing so are not as altruistic as they seem. Item number SCP-4456. Object Class Decommissioned. Special Containment Procedures Archived. SCP-4456 is contained in a Site 4 Anomalous Aquatic Vehicle Storage Unit S4AA-VSU in Site 45. After every reproduction incident, the new SCP-4456 instance is to be provided with 2,500 pounds of pure silver. Description: Archived. SCP-4456 is an unmanned 16th century Spanish galleon named Soy mi amante, I am my lover. In terms of appearance, SCP-4456 is no different from chips of her model during the 1500s. Every 4 to 6 days, an exact copy of SCP-4456 is generated in the nearest area of water that can hold her. If the new SCP-4456 instance is ever provided with approximately $519,000 in gold, silver, or gemstones, roughly 2,500 pounds of silver, she will instantly disappear. If an SCP-4456 instance is not supplied with sufficient resources within 24 hours of manifestation, she will animate and become hostile, attempting to breach containment via ramming and onboard cannons. Addendum 4456.1. During investigation into SCP-4456 origins, Foundation researchers discovered the following document, dating circa 1500 CE. Document 4456-A. Note: the following document has been translated from Spanish. My Queen, I am filled with grief to report that the Soy mi amante has been struck down by unknown forces. She and her crew will be remembered as the mighty breadbasket of our holy kingdom. However, I must express my concern towards her former nature. Her valiant crew would not speak of where they obtained their bounty. We only know that she carried much of it on her returns. I fear that her destruction may be the harbinger of some great and unknown force, which has tarried too long in its acceptance of our activity. Perhaps even mightier forces are at play here, for it seems that no mortal entity could reduce such a mighty vessel as the Soy mi amante to mere ash in moments. May we pray that God has not taken wrath upon us, and that we continue to prosper under His grace. Your humble servant, Dante. Addendum 4556.2. To determine where items placed on board SCP-4456 would go, 10 silver coins, designed as exact copies, were created and installed with micro-trackers, placed within each coin. After the coins had been placed aboard an SCP-4456 instance, the tracking receiver was activated and immediately detected all Foundation coins in the Museo Nacional del Prado. Investigation revealed that the museum had carried the coins since 1827. Further research by the Anomalous Chronology Department found that every time a new SCP-4456 instance is provided with sufficient resources to disappear, the Spanish government's wealth would be retroactively increased by the value of the resources placed aboard the instance. While the exact repercussions of Foundation actions are inconclusive, it is widely speculated that the Foundation may have been at least partially responsible for Spain's price revolution. An economic recession during the 16th and 17th century, theorized to have been caused by the importation of silver from the Americas. Due to the large amount of money lost to SCP-4456, as well as the potential violation of laws outlined in the FIR Convention, Foundation International Relations Convention, carries guidelines for the Foundation's interactions with sovereign nations, including, in most cases, outlawing donations to other nations unrelated to anomalous containment. SCP-4456 is proposed for decommissioning. The decommissioning class has not been used for several years, due to the Foundation's focus on containing rather than destroying anomalies. This changed with the creation of the Decommissioning Department, directed by Dr. Calvin Bolt. An organized department created for the purpose of intentionally destroying objects deemed too difficult to contain. Note that the Decommission class is separate from the Neutralized class, which refers to objects that are destroyed or de-anomalized unintentionally or without prior approval from the Decom department. The following proposal was submitted by the newly created Decommissioning Department. Decom Proposal 4456. SCP Object Decommissioning Proposal Form. Item Number SCP-4456. Object Class Cadet. Head Researcher Dr. C. Bolt. Supporting Personnel Dr. D. Eon, representing Temporal Anomalies Department. A. Farrell, representing Foundation Treasury and Finances Department. Dr. R. Regis, representing Foundation Legal Department. Please check off or fill in the applicable boxes regarding the reasons for submitting your proposal. Check. Excessively high risk of lifted veil scenario. Uncheck. Excessive danger. Uncheck. Ability to decom Apollyon class object. Check. Expense. Uncheck. Ethical concerns over necessary containment. Check. Legal concerns. Uncheck. High risk of K-class scenario. If so, please state which types. Check. Author. Please state. Temporal phenomena caused by causality paradox with unknown and most likely undesirable effects. Dr. D. Eon. Summary. The sheer cost of containing SCP-4456, combined with the legal ramifications of doing so, makes continued containment inordinately expensive and inefficient. Additionally, failure to contain the object may result in exponential duplication on her part, quickly becoming unmanageable and eventually noticeable. Finally, we already know that SCP-4456 will be destroyed eventually, according to document 4456-A, and that, if she is not destroyed, it may result in some form of causality paradox. Dr. C. Bolt. Must be of level 3 clearance or higher. Addendum 4456.3. SCP-4456 was approved for decommissioning. The decommissioning consisted of SCP-4456 being incinerated completely, and any remains in the form of ash or char spontaneously disappeared. The commissioning of SCP-4456-D was officially declared a success. End log. I find it extremely interesting that the motivation to destroy the anomaly was not the risk of its existence, nor the difficulty of containing it, but the monetary cost behind it. Fortunately, the Foundation did not cause a temporal disaster with their actions, but they did, indirectly, alter history by providing silver to Spain in the 16th century. Although for many in the GOC, the stubbornness of the SCP Foundation to maintain anomalies seems incomprehensible, records like this prove that greed of knowledge and riches can be one of the driving forces behind the Foundation's policies. Help us continue to discover their intentions by suggesting new entries in the comment section below. I am Virostris Anonimo. We are the GOC, and you have been informed.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition!